before the video begins, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Random Child. I also like to plug in my Twitter. If we get to 10 followers, that would be awesome. Anyways, both links will be in the description below, and let's get this video started. Well, it's been over 3 days since I posted that original video of reviewing people's channels, and although I did reach my original goal, only one person really requested me to review their channel. And I was going to name this video something else, but he was really the only one who requested it, and that was Mario Bowser. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's start by talking about Mario Bowser's 494s. In terms of the actual content, I'm actually going to be focusing on the plush portion of this, but I am going to briefly touch on the other stuff as well. I enjoyed the Sims and the Minecraft series specifically because it's really well recorded, and this guy is more self-taught and his stuff looks amazing. I mean, I love the way the stuff looks in Minecraft, and I love the way he's teaching other people, and he gets requests for people to do his other Minecraft. The reason I'm not really going to be focusing on this stuff right now is because I feel like Mario Bowser is more focusing on his plush stuff and the memes. And the memes, I don't really have much to say about them. They're memes. They're funny. I can't really review memes. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get into the plush portion of this video, which is really what he wanted me to focus on. But his other stuff is really amazing. You guys should go check it out. It looks really good. In terms of the actual plush stuff that I'm going to review, his first video was 1989 Milky Way, which is really good. I really enjoyed the plushes moving around, Mario Bowser just basically moved the plushes around to the audio of an advert, which is really funny. And his second plush video, which is his first video where he had his voice, was Teddy Plush Party, hosted by yours truly. Now, it wasn't bad or anything, but you can definitely can see a difference between what was back then and what he is doing right now. And Teddy Plush Party wasn't bad. It just kind of dragged along with like really no transition or any central plot. It was just basically Toad messing around with the party board and doing funny games and stuff like that, which it wasn't bad. But I can kind of see a difference between what was back then and what it is right now. And what I reacted to right now was really amazing. I really enjoyed the jokes with these kind of videos. The plots are basically following the book, but in a much shorter version, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed how Mario Bowser gets into the plot with these plush videos instead of like other plush tubers who wait around like 5 to 8 minutes. And the jokes don't overstay their welcome either. They're not repeating jokes. They're not jokes that go on for too long. They're really enjoyable jokes, and the editing is really good. Even though I think he told me once that he uses iMovie, but I could be wrong. But even then, it's still amazing. I still enjoy the editing for those videos nonetheless. And I really enjoy the plots to these videos because I really still learn something. I enjoy mediums at which I can learn something, but it's still entertaining. So it's not totally boring. And I really enjoy it. And I'm going to suggest one thing, and this is going to be into the next part of the video, but still really enjoyable plush skits, really enjoyable plush things, videos, I'm sorry. And I really enjoy it. And it kind of shows what you've done back then and compared to what you're doing now, and it's really enjoyable. And I'm going to get into the suggestion part of this video, which is going to be right now. In terms of the actual suggestions, the only one suggestion I have is just try to get a tripod. It's not going to be it's not a major complaint or anything like that. In terms of like actually using both of your hands, for example, when Bowser Jr. was fighting the dragon, instead of just having to use one hand to go over and kind of like fight the other dragon or whatever, you can use both of your hands to make the fight a little bit more interesting. Like, you know, they can like fight each other or whatever. I'm not trying to like be mean or anything like that. It's not a major complaint. You don't need it for like the whole video or whatever. Just for some scenes where you can like use both of your hands freely instead of having like the characters like lie you down. But that's really all about it, honestly. It's really still enjoyable videos, and that's really the only suggestion I have. You don't have to use a tripod for all of the video or anything like that. Just for some scenes, like for example, if characters are sitting around a table or something, or for like an establishing shot, because I think most tripods can like lower or raise up for like shots you need. But other than that, really good, because I understand you can't use a tripod for all the video because you need close-up shots with characters with a camera in. That's all I really I have to say. There's really nothing else. That's all I have to say. Let's get into that conclusion. And that's all I have to say about Mario Bowser. He's a really amazing YouTuber. He really puts effort and really great effort into everything he does. The memes are still meaty as ever, and that's all we have to say. Go subscribe to him if you already haven't. The link to his channel is in the description below. And if you want a channel review, make sure to put it in the comment section, and go make sure to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to Random Child. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be safe out there.